What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fanboy Talks, where we talk about everything you guys might care about. My name is Vaughn, joined by my good friend Chase.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about Destiny 2. There was a lot of stuff came out last week about Destiny 2. I'm really excited, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably are too, unless you were extremely disappointed by the first game, which a lot of people were.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I was disappointed, but I enjoyed it. I go into everything being cautiously optimistic. I feel like that's a good place to be. Unless it's No Man's Sky.
I don't super buy into hype, so...
Or at least you hope you never do. You're like, ah!
Well, the only thing I buy into hype are the Rock movies, but...
Those are always good.
Yeah, those always...
There's no hype there.
Those always pan out.
Super stoked for Jumanji.
Why not?
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Alright, so Destiny 2. First I'd like to talk about how odd it is, because a friend named Jake asked me to talk about it, and I'm so glad he actually watches these videos. Hi, Jake! Hi! We should hang out sometime. It'd be cool.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not a very cool guy. You know that already, because you're my friend. So, basically, what Bungie did was they are not releasing Destiny 2 through Steam. They are actually releasing it through Blizzard or Battle.net, specifically because Activision is actually the parent company to Blizzard and Battle.net and all this stuff. Battle.net is just a site. So they actually do not have to share the profits, while going through Valve, they would have to share 30% of all their profits would go to Valve, specifically. I think that was a good idea. I mean, I don't see any huge issues with it. People are going to look for it. They're going to purchase it from Battle.net. It's something that has, like, notoriety, so they're not going to have to worry about people just not seeing it. It's going to be there. People visit Battle.net all the time. It's not like it's just not going to get out.
No, and I mean, if you're going to make all the profit from it, why not?
Yeah, right?
The same amount of people are still going to buy it. Everyone that wants to buy it is still going to buy it. It's not like, oh, that's on a different platform. I'm not going to do that. That's really not what's going to happen. You're going to say, does it really matter?
Yeah, I guess there won't be any cross-play between consoles and PC, though, which is what a lot of people are hoping for, but I mean, there's not even cross-play between the consoles. Plus, with the console-specific, exotics and stuff like that, I mean, it would just be unfair. PlayStation has Hawkmoon in the original Destiny. Hawkmoon is amazing, but
phenomenal.
Considering if you went into a match and you decimated the Crucible and it's an entire team of Xbox players, that would just be kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
I would have liked it.
You would have liked to wreck some Microsoft players because you had Hawkmoon and they didn't?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Get the better system, dude.
PlayStation for life! Yeah!
Well, at least for this generation.
What?
I'm just saying. Man.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, there might be
if Microsoft fixed their shit, then maybe. What? I'm just here for the gaming experience.
Alright.
The console really doesn't matter too much.
I'm super stoked for the new subclasses. The new classes, they look amazing.
Yeah, like Captain America.
Yeah. The new class for the Titan is actually it has a void shield, not like the Defender where it had a bubble. It's an actual shield that you can throw, exactly like Captain America. This is actually a coincidence. I didn't realize that I was wearing this shirt.
And I'm stoked for it because I play Titan, and that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you like Captain America, huh?
Yeah, Captain America's a cool guy.
Little known fact, the outro that plays with us two as Pixel Guys, he actually wanted to be Captain America first. But that's just too annoying for me to make, so we made him Aquaman.
Because it would be really difficult to make the star and make it make it distinguished. So
essentially, I was way too lazy. So yeah,
and it would be really difficult. So
yeah. A lot came out about Destiny 2. So you've got the 3 new subclasses, or at least what it showed you. They haven't said whether or not you'll get your old powers. I'm assuming not, because the Traveler's Light is being drained by Indomitus Gaul, which is really cool. Super cool story, by the way. This isn't just a villain who wants to be a villain and massacre humanity. He actually believes that the Guardians do not deserve the Traveler's Light, that he does. Which I really thought was cool, and he wants, in a way he wants to be a Guardian, but not really, because he just kind of wants to kill people. So,
He wants all the power, man.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you're not going to get your old subclasses because they took them away for a reason. But you've got the cool like staff wielding arc, the kind of like new arc blade in a way. For hunters, you've got the solar sword for warlocks, which looks weird. It looks like a mix between the res and just a regular sword, like Soul Edge.
It reminds me of the hammer.
Yeah, you brought that up the
Titan's
other day. It looks almost exactly like the Hammer of Soul.
Except for I don't recall being able to like float in the air while throwing my hammer.
Yeah, you can never float in the air, and you couldn't do a smash down on the ground like they could. But all of these subclasses look really awesome.
It's like, hey, let's take 2 of the Titan things, mix it into one, give it to the Warlock.
Yeah, why not? Because they obviously favor that class. Fuck you, Bungie. Just kidding. You make decent games.
The story behind that is we hate that the Warlocks were the only ones that had the res.
Warlocks are just so OP.
But it was very useful, and you can't deny that.
Oh, yeah, no. I refused to make a Warlock because it was so OP, but I always had Warlocks in my fire team because I'm not an idiot. Like, you gotta have a Warlock in your fire team.
If you want to win, man...
You get a Warlock.
That second life is just... Oh, man.
It's just too good. Other than that, they have talked about there won't be dedicated servers, which is really interesting. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. So does that mean there's going to be hosts? I'm honestly not sure how a lot of this is going to work. They've revamped the weapon system, so now you no longer have your initial, your primary, secondary, and your heavy. Now it is, I believe, your kinetic, your ion, and your energy, which is really interesting because apparently in the first 2, where you could only have a primary and a secondary, now you can actually hold like 2 primaries if you wanted to. You can have 2 hand cannons. We saw some like Gatling guns, which looked really cool, which I'm not sure if those are just new versions of assault rifles.
That was an exotic.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've seen some different stuff about it.
Yeah, so
it looks like fucking cool.
I watched Mr. Fruit's video about it, and
yeah, if you guys want to know more about Destiny, check out Planet Destiny, Mr. Fruit. There's a couple others. Yeah, there's quite a few. We here just talk about anything you guys might care about. Destiny being that. I'm super
and if you don't
stoked.
care about it, that sucks. We care about it.
Yeah, you can watch our other videos. Just skip over this one, but make sure you like and subscribe first.
I'm super excited for it, but it genuinely just looks like the same thing.
It looks like Destiny, but more.
Yeah,
we were talking about that.
Which is
it looks
fine
like
with me.
Destiny, but more. But it looks good.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I had no issues with the original aesthetic of Destiny. I just wanted more story. That's specifically my one gripe with it, was I wanted more story, and obviously I want the Warlock to be less powerful. Yep. Hopefully that happens.
It's not even that it was powerful, it's just 2 lives, man.
Yeah, 2 lives is just pretty ridiculous. Because you'd kill them, and then they'd be like, huh, just kidding.
Like in
awesome.
in Trials is when it really showed up.
Yeah, Trials was especially annoying. I'm hoping that there's not going to be any exotic that just decimates. Like, you have to have this to do any raid groups.
Like Yaller Horn?
Yeah, like the Yaller. Specifically, I would like to actually talk about, since we're talking about some raid groups, they have the new, essentially, what is it called? Guided games, which looks really cool. So now it pairs, like, raid groups with people who are, like, outside of the raid group. So it's essentially a matchmaking system for raids. Which I think is really good, because that was something that a lot of people had issues with, because they couldn't get into raids because they didn't have the required amount of people, which was 6, I believe, right? 6 people?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was about 6. We always had like 3, so we had half, and you had to do some stupid stuff on like out LFGs, and it was just really annoying.
The thing about that I really liked about that is typically on the LFG, when there's someone looking for a group, they don't suck because they're not going to put themselves out there like that.
Yeah. They don't want to be on that LFG if they're not going to actually
If they're
play.
not, like, decent, they're not going to go on the LFG because that's really kind of putting yourself out there.
Yeah, you're kind of
but
like...
But when you find someone on the LFG, you're like, okay, well, I can probably assume that they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then you run into someone that kind of sucks, but you don't say anything, you just carry them through the raid, and that ends that friendship.
Yeah, they're going to start out with 1 raid, just like they did initially with Vault of Glass. I'm assuming in the later DLCs they're going to bring in more raids, which I'm excited about. Crucible is entirely different now. It's 4v4, no matter what you're in, 4v4.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's really cool, because now they're gearing Crucible toward, like, true PvP. Like, you have your fire team, you go in, you play PvP, that's what you do. And I'm pretty excited about that because it seems like they're gearing things toward what people want. PvE wants PvE. They want cool raids. They want that matchmaking system. PvP, they just want to play with their teammates and know that they're going to do well because they've worked with these teammates. They don't have like 2 people dragging down the team.
One thing that I'm hoping for the game in general is that leveling, I hope it's kind of like if you don't want to do any of the story and like you just get the game for PvP, I'm kind of hoping that
you just play Crucible.
Yeah, that like Crucible will give significant amount of experience
because that's how it was supposed to be in the original Destiny, but it ended up not.
Yeah, because like if you don't really want the story and like you get like your Call of Duty player or something, and you just want to play like the Crucible, then I think you should just be able to play the Crucible.
Yeah, you should definitely be able to do that.
Level up. And I don't know how they would like balance that, but I'm sure like the first week of release, Crucible would be giving stupid amounts of XP, and people would be like farming it, and then
more than likely, yeah. That's the sad thing is like a few ruin it for the many kind of a thing.
Yeah,
it's definitely there.
I'm just hoping that there's more ways to level up than just one.
Yeah, because initially it was pretty much just spamming the same couple strikes over and over again.
Well, I mean, you could do the missions too, but
yeah, you could always do that. There's a lot more to talk about Destiny. If you guys would like us to talk about it, make sure you leave a comment down below like my friend Jake did. Make sure you subscribe for all of our upcoming content. We post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes on Tuesdays and Thursdays for game reviews and stuff like that. Make sure you like this video if you like it. Obviously, down below, click that button. That's about it for us today. I hope you guys have a great day.